Hello, my name is Jared Anghong, and I'll be auditioning for The Lost Colony for their 2017 season. I thought I would start off with a contemporary monologue called Dearly Departed. Gee, I don't know, Ray. It just sort of happened. I didn't plan it or nothing. I was at the Kmart parking lot, giving them a free cleaning, sort of as a sample, and I saw this woman pack up her stuff in the back of her car. And she sort of struck up a conversation. She asked me what I was doing, and I told her about the machine and how it worked, and she seemed real interested, you know? And Ray, I felt proud. Here I was on top of this big piece of machinery, and I was sort of the master of it. And there was this woman looking up at me, smiling at me, making me feel like I was a man. A real man, like Daddy was. I was in business. I was a businessman. I had control of my life. But then Suzanne showed up. There she was, looking all hot and wilted with all them kids hanging off of her screaming for a popsicle. And what did she want to talk about? The car payment, the house payment, her mother, the kids needing this and needing that. And as she was talking, I watched this woman pack up the last of her things and just drive away. And all of a sudden I had this real strong desire to run Suzanne over with the machine. And you see, it got worse. As the weeks went by and things with the business started going sour and the bills started piling up, all I could think about was killing Suzanne. I mean, shooting her, pushing her down the stairs, sneaking up behind her with a baseball bat, just anything to shut her up. One day I looked up the woman's name in the phone book, and one thing kind of led to another. Now I'll be doing a classical monologue from Romeo and Juliet, the famous balcony scene. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, for she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of it? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They, in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through airy regions stream so bright, that birds would sing, and think it were not night. See how her cheek lays upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. Now I will be doing the singing portion of this audition. This is All for the Best from the musical Godspell. When you feel sad or under a curse, your life is bad, your prospects are worse. Your wife is crying, sighing, and your olive tree is dying. Temples are graying and teeth are decaying and creditors weighing your purse. Your mood and your road are both a deep blue. You bet that Job had nothing on you. Don't forget that when you go to heaven, you'll be blessed. Yes, it's all for the best. Some men are born to live at ease, doing what they please, richer than the bees are in honey. Never growing old, never feeling cold, pulling pots of gold from thin air. The best in every town, best at shaking down, best at making mountains of money. They can't take it with them, but what do they care? They get the center of the meat, cushions on the seat, houses on the street where it's sunny. Summers at the sea, winters warm and free, all of this and we get the rest. But who is the land for, the sun and the sand for? You guessed, it's all for the best.